as long as the historical hinders towards the black community have been significantly affected, or should I say consequential, due to the systemic cause that the westernized world puts in place, which refuses on all fronts to acknowledge the people of color as civil human beings with rights to fair treatment. And you will find that the experience of a colored person is covert. It is always brushed under the carpet, in the sense that the stories often go untold. And when they are told on the account of a white person, or should I say by the account of a white person who has not even taken into consideration the experience, neither their contribution towards the struggle of the colored people. It quite frankly makes me question what kind of society you think you live in, or who in fact is in question to suggest that a country that promotes democracy and freedom practices systematic and covert hostility towards colored people, whether that be involved by driving colored people out of the middle class areas, or driving colored people into lives of poverty, or lives into harassment. There will never be an effective conclusion for the situation that you will find most colored people are faced with. And the only way that you will gain some insight in this experience is if you turn away from the news, if you turn away from the media, you turn away from the racist white police who tell nothing but fabricated theories regarding black people, despite the fact that they are inherently responsible for every process, or should I say every crime that they commit the black person of. They accuse black people of selling dope, of being under the influence, yet their systematic program, their government and their authority are the ones who own the ships, own the planes, own the importation system, which permits these substances to get into the country and to be distributed throughout the black community. It doesn't make any sense, as far as I'm concerned, that you would accuse a group who is incapable of even thinking for themselves, who have been incapable of even achieving 100 years of freedom, never mind the thousands that perhaps white people have amassed over the past years. It makes no sense that you would accuse such a group with little knowledge regarding their experience and regarding the state of whiteness in which the country we reside by is in. It makes no sense that you would accuse these groups of people of the crimes that the police and the importation system and the government system has failed to accommodate regulations and adequate treatment for, in accordance to the law as far as they hold it up for white people, and they refuse to hold black people as part of that treatment and as part of that reasonable case of justice. So the sad reality is that for as long as the colored people remain in the institution, within the white institutions, you will find that the level of incompetency amongst the white masses remains intact, that the lack of adequate treatment, of fair treatment, of reasonable justice will always be the main root cause as to why you will find many black people are still struggling to inherently reside and to inherently bring forth any kind of civilized life, because certain groups of people have, for some reason in their head, convinced themselves that black people are not worthy or capable in their perspective of achieving any sort of reasonable living requirements. And this type of belief or this type of opinion is one that is not shared by the world, contrary to how much of a contribution America may believe they have on a worldwide scale. They do not even make up 1% of the world, which has actually begun to remove those systematic barriers and cater to the reasonable experiences of black people as the civilized nature would represent of a group of people who perhaps presented a fault in system to the reasonable action they have taken towards catering for these black people, towards holding adequate laws that will prevent racism, towards the level of care, the level of financial support, educational support, resourceful support. You will find that even in many parts of Europe alone, who were some of the biggest colonial powers of colored people, have taken many routes possible to completely alleviate the situation in which black people currently face in America. It is only the Western Hemisphere, for some reason, that absolutely refuses on all counts to live to any kind of worldly standard. It is only the Western Hemisphere that for some reason have convinced themselves that they are cool and that they are appropriate for taking time out of their day, out of their wealth, out of what they have accumulated, to dehumanize another group of people who have absolutely nothing to do with them, nothing to reason with them, for absolutely no reason. You will find that these people, the Western Hemisphere, has convinced themselves that their way of living is correct. And the only thing you can understand from this is how the irony of this is how the Western Hemisphere is so disconnected from the world, disconnected from many cultures and civilizations who prohibit their practices of racism and hostility. Many parts of the world who do not accept that as a cultural norm, but it is the Western world that still continues to alienate the black masses, that do nothing more than show their incapabilities of living up to any adequate modern day useful or resourceful way of living life. This is the sad reality of the situation you will find yourself facing today, for as long as people will constantly forget the experiences that colored people have to endure. And while you will find that there have been parts of the world who are capable of understanding, of using brain power to even induce even a fraction of common sense towards permitting black people to live on civilized terms, you will find that there still exists rugrats and complete ignorant people who will never seek that level of knowledge or of living.